Hello? Is this thing on? Hello? Ah. uh, hey guys. What's going on? What's happening? Um, I'm gonna riff for a minute. I'm gonna go completely off the cuff. This is gonna be a very much a insight into me and who I am. This is very awkward for me. I don't usually talk about stuff like this. Um, but you know what? I feel some type of way about it, and I really want to just I don't know. I just want to bring. I want to bring. I want to speak this into reality. So if this isn't your type of video, I completely understand. I hope you have a great rest of your day. But if you wanna share with me your also experience with being truly inspired, given the the name of the video, then yeah, please stick around, hear what I have to say. I would love to read what you have to say in the comments below. But recently, as in yesterday, I went and I saw a little film, a little indie project you might have heard about, called Iron Lung. And this is not a review of any kind. I love the movie. It has its problems. If you want to know more, go watch it or watch other people's reviews. But I really, really liked it. I liked it for a lot of reasons. The movie was really good. The visuals really good. Whatever. But the main thing I want to talk about isn't whether the film was good or not, but it's what the film represents to me, and kind of how I'm feeling about it. Uh, I really, I really love this film because, like I was saying, because of what it represents. It represents art. That's it. That's what it represents. It represents art. No, it represents art in an independent way that I really gravitate towards. Um, Something that it just it really sticks. Something that really sticks. So hold on. My philosophy with art. Hold on. Time out. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Let me start with this. Uh, my whole entire goal and dream that I've been loosely chasing for 7 years, but really kind of started hard a year and a half ago, is I want to build and grow a community of like-minded people. And then I want to bring my art forward. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on this channel or not, but I want to be a writer. I want to be an author. I want to be a filmmaker. I want to tell stories. Stories are my favorite thing ever. It's kind of the thesis behind this channel, or at least it was at one point, and then I got lost along the way, and I kind of found it recently again. But the thing about me is I love stories. I love stories. Stories are the foundation for human communication, period, full stop. If you're telling somebody about your day, that's a story you're telling. If you're teaching a lesson through, like with like a moral or like hyperbole or whatever, that's a story, right? Even like textbooks, they tell their lessons and stuff through stories. At least some of them do, and it resonates with me in a very powerful way. I love breaking down what stories are. I love breaking down how they work, character motivation, all of that. And I've always wanted to bring that to life in some way. I have tons and tons of ideas, as everybody does. Nobody special in that regard. Um, and the biggest thing for me, and the reason why I haven't ever pursued it, is because I've always had this idea of I wanted to own what it is that I made. That is the biggest deal for me. I don't want to create a character that does really well and then somebody higher up than me say, we're going to do this with this character. And I say, no, that's not what they would do. And they say, tough shit, pack your bags and leave, right? And we're going to continue doing this because we own the character because you created the character at this company, right? And I mean, that happens everywhere. and it's totally within their right to do so. I'm not saying that this is a bad practice, right? But what I am saying is, at least for as long as I'm alive, or in the business of running things, right, where I'm old enough to continue to be working and working on these characters, I want to be able to have the final say on the things that I create. And I want other people to have the final say on the things they create as well. It's just it's a thing with me that it's very important, which is why this film, Iron Lung, really speaks to me, because what Markiplier did with this film is exactly what I want to do with everything that I want to create. And I guess it just, in a way, it kind of this film did two things for me. It's kind of a like a shining beacon of an example that this is possible, that it can work, that it's so long as you have the right audience, so long as like you have people who believe in the dream and believe in the project, and there's lots of factors that Markiplier like lucked out on. He also built his audience. He's also released many projects before Iron Lung. This did not come out of nowhere, although I'm sure a lot of studio execs like, this Markiplier guy turned up overnight and all of a sudden he's making $17 million, for a $3 million budget, a project. Uh, but he has very much earned the support and the goodwill and the faith of the people who believe in his vision and his projects. I want to start doing that. The problem is, I was so caught up and twisted up in like doing things a specific way and earning like doing it like the exact same as like other people, that I forgot that this is my journey, and subsequently your journey as well, whatever it is that you're taking. But this is my journey that I need to go on my own and find my own way to do. Which is the other thing that this film was, which was a slap a slap in the face. It's doable, it's donable, right? You just have to persist and find a way to do it. And I don't know, that to me, it's a very powerful thing for me, and it really motivates me, and it inspires me to really put my best foot forward. Um, and I now more than ever, like, the very few films have kicked me into gear like this. Um, like Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse and Into the Spider-Verse, those films really reignited my love for storytelling. This film is reigniting, like, or at least just showing me that the process is not only possible, but it's only waiting on me. Maybe it needs to be invented, but it's only waiting on me to do what I want to do. And it all starts with actually making something and putting it out there. Um, and I talked about wanting to do something like this in like the streak video that I did, and things have changed since then. But I'm really motivated to do something and to actually put something out there and to see how it does and to improve upon it and to make it better and to really start honing my craft with storytelling, in a lot of different avenues, in a lot of different ways. Uh, and I want to bring that into this channel. I'll be making a separate like welcome video to the channel, but basically this channel is supposed to be about experiencing stories together. Awesome moments, like playing long games and getting sucked in, and seeing the betrayals and the twists and the turns and talking about that. Not dissecting it. I don't want to do like video essays on how to write or anything like that, but like what matters to me, and like what characters are great, and stuff like that. And just us experiencing these moments together, whether it's a small indie game, a horror experience told really well, or if it's a long AAA, AA indie game that, speaks to everybody. So anyway, that's kind of where the future of the channel is going to go. I'm also going to bring in different types of videos. I've been so worried and so stressed out about the success of this channel because, like I said, like I needed things to happen in a certain order, but it doesn't. I just need to do. I just need to produce and share with you guys and be open and honest with you guys, which is kind of what I'm doing now. Um, you know, in 15 minutes from the recording of this, I go start my new job. I got a new job. It's a corporate job, which is going to be fun, but I really, personal stuff is personal stuff, but I think it's just really funny that I saw the film, one of the most creative passion projects, the most effective using of your own resources, which $3 million is a lot, but it's not a lot for filmmaking. I'm sure a lot of people know that. Um, so it's just, if you know, it's possible, and if it's possible, and that's exactly what I want to do, then there's literally nobody stopping me but me. And I'm going to bring that into the channel. And I hope you guys enjoy. And that's why I look like this, by the way. I'm starting my new job today. All right. Have a good day, and I will see you in the next gaming video experience that I do. And I'll see you later. All right. Bye, guys.